So this is a very iconic spot for skateboarding history, New York City, the Brooklynbanks. It's been unskateable for quite a while now, many, many years, but so much iconic stuff went on here. So after this, I'm going to make my way up to the Rutkowski 68 gallery, photo gallery, where the Larry Clark photo exhibition is going to be. His photos are on display. This was back during Kids. If you remember that movie Kids, he was always hanging around taking photos. Leo Fitzpatrick. That was really the 90s was such a golden era for skateboarding, and I was definitely skateboarding then. And definitely came here and skated, watched the pros skate this. What is that? It's like part of a crack pipe. I don't know what that is. So if anybody knows the name Tim Ashiel, to many on the East Coast, that many people would know that name, but that's his little girl. He tragically passed away very, very abruptly in 2024, but we're here with her, showing her where her father used to skate. When I first started coming here, this was all covered in graffiti all over. We used to just walk around and look at all the different graffiti and the tags. Back then, people really skated more up here, and it's very different now because this wasn't here. This was all brick. They did this to stop people from skateboarding. But, wow, I haven't seen these banks in a long time. It was somewhere over here. You'd launch over the wall. I guess somewhere like right in here before they put this fence up. And that was the coming off of the Brooklyn Bridge. You'd have to watch for cars or have somebody watch for cars for you. Yeah, so that's why they called it the Brooklyn Banks, because it's technically it's not in Brooklyn, it's in Manhattan, but it's down underneath or right on the exit ramps off of the bridge. This is pretty amazing. This is where Mike V ollied over the wall and even over this fence, and his back truck knocked the ball off. See, all these other ones have this ball, and he literally knocked it off. One of these, there's two of them that are missing.
Broke it off. And Red shot a sequence of that.
Do a grab over the fence on top of that wall from the bank.
I think it was Craig Stesick who once said that the things that are best for skateboarding were never actually intended for skateboarding. They were never meant for skateboarding. It just works out that they look awesome. They're fun to ride. This is a big 9 stair. At least from what I remember. I haven't been over here in a long time. This rail has been replaced many times. These, when we were younger, we used to skate these things. Like when we were real young, we'd skate it just like a ledge going down. Roll up to it, just get your nose or tail on there, and then come down and just ride the roller coaster down. I think I only ever ollied these stairs. I don't know why they were so intimidating, but the thing that really comes to my mind is Brian Wenning's switch tray flip down this. That was insane, especially for when he did it, late 90s. I think it was 99. And look at this. This is a skateboard chair. Check it out. What is this? Fan of Vans. Check out Fan of Vans. But that's pretty cool. And you remember Jamie Thomas's epic run here, where he hit the 9 stair, came down through here, did a heel flip. I think he tray flipped somewhere in here, maybe down these stairs, or I think he just hopped down the stairs and then tray flipped right here. And then he goes and hits the big, I don't know if 14 stair, 11. At the time, I don't think anyone had ever really hit that rail before. Back 50-50 this rail. That's so awesome. Remember this set? I feel like this was more in the 2000s. The big banks became real popular for doing wall rides on those light post stuff, concrete foundations. These were fun to just fly down and just go up and down like surfing. Everybody knows this spot. This thing is definitely worn out. I don't know if they kick people out of here anymore. I mean, it's pretty cold today, so I don't expect too many people to be skating. I don't know if many people know that this is directly across from the courthouse, which is another extremely famous skate spot, all very close to the banks. This is a good drop too. Boy, look, you could see where it was all bondoed. Tried to repair it. That's a heavy drop though. It's over 6 feet, definitely. I'll take my chances, see if these cops let me walk over here. Yeah, I haven't been standing up here in a long time. So it's a pretty good incline too. I mean, that's ballsy to come down off of that. And this drop, probably about 4 feet. So imagine coming off of this thing. I don't know. I'd be really worried about more. I've never done this, but I'd be more worried about like landing and then you. Apparently, I can't go up on this 1 foot ledge. Anyway, if you land primo or land sideways, you're going down. Anyway, apparently you can't stand on the ledge. It's too dangerous for people. You just automatically die when you stand on the ledge. And not too long of a walk away, we are now at the Rutkowski 68 photo gallery. So let's go in and see these Larry Clark photos. This is definitely how it used to be. Just people standing around, sitting around at the banks. Look at this. This is Justin Pierce. He passed away, who was one of the main characters in Kids. And this is Bobby Puglio. A lot of these are probably bigger names. I can't remember them, though. It's been so long. This looks like it was at the actual scene when they were filming Kids, when they were at the park. He's rolling the joint. That's Javier Nunez. This is Quim Cardona, very young Cardona. Right next to Harold Hunter, who passed away. Rest in peace. Look at these boards. That had to have been like, oh yeah. It's basically just bearings. And this is my buddy Tim Ashiel. Very young. This is Mike Ternasky. He left 8th Street and started Plan B. Mm-hmm. This is Rick Howard.
Yeah, I knew that one.
Pat Duffy and Colin McKay. This is Javier Nunez. He was like probably 11 or 12 years old there. That's Javier again. So I don't know who this is, but this is a young Drake Jones. Wow. Leo Fitzpatrick. This is Keith Hufnagel. He also passed away. Rest in peace. This is when he was in his dyed blonde hair era. I don't know this person, this kid, but I recognize him from Kids. Pretty sure this is Joey Sorrell. Yeah, it's a young Andy Roy. So iconic. This is like 92, 93 with these fat football style boards and tiny, tiny wheels. And very baggy as you can get. So you only have about 5 days left, but it's interesting. It's worth seeing if you're into that New York skateboarding history.